What the hell? And our punch is gonna fly your way. There's a 20 against AC.
That'll hit.
All right. That's 4 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
You find out that these guys are definitely tavern brawlers. For the second guy. Yeah, he's not hitting him. Alright, Kari.
Alright, swing again.
Alright, it hits.
Swing again.
It hits. This guy's all bloodied in the face. He's looking shitty. His jaw looks a little misaligned. Almost like Skeever.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, punch coming at you. No. Second punch coming at you. No. You're back up.
Kari cannot be hit.
Kari cannot be touched. No, he got hit.
Swing again. Boom! Do you get
All right.
damage modifiers on crits?
Yeah, I think you just get the 1.
Oh, okay, well.
Because it's the die roll plus another die roll plus your modifier.
Okay.
So, alright, this guy goes down. Do you kill him?
No.
Alright, you knock his ass out.
Turn towards the other guy.
He falls back a little bit. Against the crowd. The crowd is just sort of holding him, like, he's sort of laying on the ground, but he's sort of cobbled up to the crowd. Alright, the other guy.
I'll punch him.
That does not hit. He blocks that one.
Alright.
Alright.
That'll hit.
It'll take 5.
Whoops. Punch him again.
Alright. Hits.
Punch him again.
Hits.
That's my turn.
Before I move on to the next, what is everybody else doing? Except Athos. We know what Athos is doing.
Still playing music.
Being poor.
Alright, so I know
Probably
Athos playing music.
drinking
Billman
still.
and Manuel. What are you guys doing?
Probably drinking.
Are you watching the fight?
No, definitely.
Just hanging out at the bar with Skeever.
As you hang out at the bar with Skeever, you just sort of see his head pop up. Every now and then. Billman, Skeever comes up to you. It's a pretty good fight. You got any bets placed?
Sorry, the state of Massachusetts was too loud. What did you say?
It looks to be a good fight. You got any bets placed?
I put money on Kari winning this one.
Well, there's a group of guys over there making bets. 5-1 favor for your large fellow.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
He says there's a 5-1 favor for me.
He's like whispering.
Yeah.
I don't actually know anything about odds, but I think that means that I get not as much money if Kari wins, right?
Correct.
I know Kari's gonna win, so
We could do that, but then
you're gonna throw the fight?
but
I have a
then I'd
feeling
lose.
Kari is not going to agree with that.
But then I'd lose my necklace, and I don't want to do that. And also, Kari does not throw fights.
He throws
He
punches.
throws God damn it, Showmutt. God damn it!
Our minds went to the same place, Daka. That's a good thing. Sometimes.
Definitely Captain Chunk fight if I ever heard one.
Alright, so,
Crossed me mind, and I looked behind. No wonder could I find the
I'm not gonna put a bet on.
It's a smart move. You never know what's gonna happen.
could I find the
One of them's gonna pull a shank.
Alright. Yeah, alright, punch.
Well, a
Coming your way.
Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he'd drunk more than his share. He fumbled, young and lovely girls just happened
Swing.
by. One says to
Swing again.
Lyle drums did beat.
First punch hits, the second punch hits. This guy maneuvers back a little bit. And he's actually going to disengage and sort of just take a step back. You think he's taking a breather.
What, you had enough? Alright, an action to punch him when he walks forward again.
He turns around and he starts doing something with his friend. You also see another dwarf.
to visit a peaceful, united Ireland. Now, we'll split you into...
Casting spells.
Perception check.
In before Fireball.
You see another dwarf come up. He looks a little sleazy, but he's wearing some expensive clothing. Billman, he is not casting spells, but something being exchanged in the hand. And you also see that the guy on the edge, the guy who just came up, is smearing something on the face of the guy on the ground.
Oh no.
Schultz.
No, it's the dust.
If they're cheating, we might as well cheat.
Well, if he was casting spells, I was gonna counter him, but
I mean, I'm playing music. I could literally just throw some bardic inspiration at him, but would anyone detect that?
Most likely.
Even though I'm already playing music?
Well, currently at the moment, Billman's the only one that sees this. Mainly just because he thought they were going to cast spells. Kari and Agatha, you want to give me perception. Daniel, you can also give me perception.
do we still have a bond on him?
I think so. I'll say yeah.
I can relay that information.
All right. All right. I'm gonna assume Kari just doesn't give a shit.
Correct.
All right. All right. The guy on the ground springs up like a spring chicken.
What, you back for more?
You just see like the veins in his neck are just bulging. His arms look like they're just like increasing in size, and he starts shaking his head. You see the other guy do something with his hand in his face, and you start to see him sort of bulging out too. Kari, you hear the guy from the crowd say, "Don't mess this up. I got a lot of money on you." And they both turn around. Only one of them's going to act, and it's going to be this guy. He's going to come up to you, and he's going to throw a big-ass punch.
All right.
Woo, boy!
Wowie.
You'll take 12 bludgeoning damage. Kari,
All right.
you think that they might be enraged. Very similar to your enraging. Kari, it is your turn.
Kai punches him in the face.
Alright. Alright, you fucking smack him in the face. He takes it like fucking a Shaolin monk. He just doesn't even fucking move.
Kari's gonna punch him again.
Yep, same thing. His fucking you feel a smack against his face, but he just fucking holds out.
All right, that's my turn.
Alright. This time the other guy's gonna get up. He's gonna move at you. Oh fuck, he just punches his buddy in the face.
Roid rage.
Oof. The buddy just doesn't even fucking move. The other guy is just locked into you, Kari. He doesn't even fucking notice his friend just fucking jacked him in the face. He's gonna give you a punch. 16 against AC. That's a no. Kari, it is your turn.
All right, punch him again.
That does not hit.
All right, punch him again.
That does hit.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, another punch coming at you. 10. And the other guy, 18 against AC.
That'll hit.
Fucking 6.
All right,
All right, your turn.
punch him again.
It hits.
All right, punch him again.
It hits.
That's my turn.
All right. Kari, you're starting to feel like your punches aren't doing a lot here. He winds up for a nice punch. That's a 22.
Oh.
He'll take another 6. Oh, this is fucking deja vu. And that's a 7. Your turn.
All right.
Kari, now that they're face to face, you do see that their faces are covered in red powder.
Hmm.
And they have the cocaine sniffles.
Is there someone near me? Within
There's-
arm's reach.
I'll say you can reach them. There's a circle, like a circle of people around you.
Okay. Kari's gonna grab one and throw him at one of the dwarves.
Okay. You're gonna grab a random person from the crowd?
Yup.
Alright. I will,
I guess that's from when we was in the T-Rex form. I just got that idea.
go ahead and roll, actually, a grapple check
Okay.
as well, in athletics. Just to see, because the person's obviously going to resist. They want to grab. Alright, you got him. I don't even need to roll. I can't beat that.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you chuck it. Which guy? Top or bottom?
Top.
Alright, top guy gets hit. I'm going to actually make him roll a dex save. Nope, he falls over.
All right.
He's got a guy on top of him.
And then would that be my action, or would I get another attack?
Well, I'll let you have another attack.
Okay, he's gonna punch this guy in the face then.
All right. All right, you hit him. You feel solid contact to his face, and you break his nose. It's like you didn't even fucking notice. Blood just starts dripping down from his nose.
And as a bonus action, go again. Could be worse. That's my turn.
Did you roll a d10? Oh, no. Got it.
Yeah,
Nope.
second wind.
All right. Guy's gonna punch you. 17.
Doesn't hit.
All right. Second guy is gonna get up. And he's gonna grab the person you threw, and he's gonna throw him at you.
Dex save? No.
The
Okay.
body goes into the crowd. Agatha, make a death save.
Dex save, you said?
Yes, please. A dwarven body comes flying at you. You leap over it with great skill.
Nice. No interruption to the music.
No interruption to the music. The crowd begins to clap at your skill. All right, Kari, you're up.
Gonna punch him. Again. Boom!
Nice.
Boom!
Wow. All right, yeah.
Throwing haymakers.
This guy gets stumbled and he falls to the ground.
Alright, that's my turn.
What the fuck is with the icons? Why is it like that? All right. This guy's gonna fucking lose. He's fucked up. The other guy's gonna come running at you, and he's gonna take a swing at you. Nope. Your turn.
Trying to face him down and throw a punch.
All right, that hits.
And throw another one.
A whack. All right, he gets a little stumbling, but he's all right. The guy prone on the ground. He double under leg hooks you, and he's gonna try and fucking throw you to the ground.
Wait a minute. How tall is Kari?
Okay, he's going for the ankles. Now, dwarves have long arms.
7'1".
And calves. He's still gonna try. He's gonna do an athletics check. So you can do athletics or acrobatics. Come on! Fucking 17. God damn it. No, wait, he has advantage. Okay. Alright. You sort of just kick him off. And then the other guy's just gonna try and punch you.
Alright.
Nope.
Swing again.
Hits.
Swing again.
Alright, that hits again.
All
Alright. This guy's gonna stand up. As he stands up, both of them, you see their muscles bulge even more. You see their bodies sort of like, looks like they're in pain for a second, and then they sort of break out of it. And now they're starting to throw multiple punches at you. First guy's gonna throw 2. First one. 24. You will take 11 bludgeoning damage. And,
Alright, we are going to use Stone's Endurance as a reaction.
Alright, what does that do?
Reduce the damage.
Alright, you take 0 on that one then.
Alright.
Alright, and the second punch is going to hit you. For 11 damage.
Oh,
The other dwarf's turn. 24.
that's gonna hit.
Another 11.
Oh,
And that one's Alright, Kari, you're up.
finally, your bitches have some sting to them.
Alright.
And I'm going. No, I'm not going to attack recklessly.
Alright, that hits. Smart choice.
Swing again.
Hits! Kari, I think you're out damage.
Well, there's two of them.
That's true.
And
Alright.
they're cheating.
Yeah, they are.
Hand.
Here comes the first punch from the first dwarf. Misses. Second punch from the first dwarf. Misses. Second dwarf. First punch. Misses. And last punch. Misses.
Last punch, second dwarf, first dwarf.
That was actually hard.
First one on the left.
But who's second? And who's first?
I don't know, John. Third.
Punch him again.
Hit.
Punch him again.
Hit.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. First guy. It's a hit. Does that hit? I don't know when you're raging.
Rage does not give extra defense.
All right.
You have resistance to.
Yes, I got resistance, but that's not an extra AC.
Second dwarf. Nice.
Whoops.
What the hell?
Don't worry about it. I hit the red button, I swear.
11.
Oh!
Your turn, Kari. Billman, you hear. Oh shit, your friend looks like he's getting fucked up. Also looks like those two are hitting that dust. You gonna go help them?
I think he would probably kill me first if I did.
You sure about that?
Fairly.
Not really. Is he that kind of guy?
Honor is very important to him,
Well,
as well as fighting.
looks like his two little honors are about to get crushed.
I want to help him, but again, it is also a matter of whether he would accept it. He would not.
Whatever you say, but I'd start betting on the dwarves.
Doesn't that mean that those dwarves betting are running a rigged game in your tavern?
I don't mess with the drug dealers, okay?
Alright, we're gonna punch again.
All right. Sorry. I was starving, so I grabbed a fucking piece of food while I wanted to keep talking. Hits!
Punch him again.
This guy's almost out, you feel. Even with his fucking roids. Here they come. Another wave of punches for Kari. 15. 17. Second dwarf. 17. Jesus. Wow. You read their punches almost like they're fighting in sync.
Ah, fuck, was it? Who was it in the corner? And he's just fucking like dodging them left and right. leaning back up against the ropes. There's a kid
Muhammad
over-
Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I thought it was him, but
Punch him again.
Hits.
Punch him again.
He goes down. Going for the kill?
No.
All right. He falls back.
Now it's just you and me, dwarf. Again.
You see him. He goes into your taunt, but you see his muscles even expand more, but his body's now shaking. And he's going to start throwing 3 punches. First one's obviously going to miss. Seems like his chemically induced cerebral palsy just requires him not to hit anything.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Sorry. I can't hit shit. All right, you're up.
Punch him. Punch him again.
Both hit.
That's the turn.
All right. His face, you can see the veins coming through his face. His eyeballs are popping. He's looking real pissed off. First. Finally, fuck. That'll be 8. Seven. And that misses.
All right. Hit him again.
Hits.
And again.
Hits again.
That's the turn.
All right. Another 3 coming at you. For 8. This is. And for 10. Like the Undertaker, the other dwarf fucking rises from his hip, looks at you, Kari, fucking stands up, starts fucking stretching himself out. Is your turn?
All right. We're going to grab our shovel and hit him in the face with it.
Did you say a shovel?
I have a shovel.
Hold on 1 second. Choking on food. Hold on. All right. When Kari pulls out the shovel, Billman, you hear Skeever just cower. Oh shit! The fucking shovel's out. Watch out, boys! It's gonna get wicked.
Give him the chair.
Someone throws a chair to the dwarf.
Not him.
He flips you the bird, the guy who threw the chair.
Are his muscles getting in the way of him extending his fingers?
Yes. All right, Kari, you have a shovel. He's got a chair. The other guy is just standing there.
All right, we're going to hit him. What damage would that do?
That'd be a D4 for improvised weapon, I think. All right, that hits. You fucking rearrange his face with a shovel. This fucking one of his eyes starts like twitching.
Gonna backhand him again.
All right. You hit him again. His other eye starts twitching. He's got both eyes twitching. He might just be blinking.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. The one without the weapon comes at you. He begins to throw a punch when he just falls over. Out cold. The other one with the chair swings said chair once, misses, twice, misses, and the third time.
Wow.
For 9.
Chairs do 8d8 damage? Holy shit, I need to start carrying those around.
You think that whatever he's taken is really pumping his muscles to swing that thing fucking fast. He also breaks the chair over you, so he's back down to his fucking muscles.
Please throw him out of the rings like the Black God.
All right, Kari, you're up.
Gonna swing at him with the shovel again.
All right. Hits.
Swing again.
All right, hits again. He goes down. He is out. Do you kill him?
No.
All right, they're both out.
Can't get my shit if they're dead.
The room is quiet besides Agatha's jig.
Anyone else?
As you say that, Undertaker rise again.
Oh, for God's sake.
And as he rises, he's gonna throw a fucking testicle shot. Ooh. That's a lovely 10.
I'm down.
Kari goes down,
No.
and so does the fucking dwarf. The crowd goes silent.
We need an
Agatha, do you-
unbiased judge to be the winner to decide who won this.
Considering they cheated, we definitely did.
Obviously, it's the person who wakes up first.
Give him a hit point.
The guy who came over during the fight and smeared the dust on their faces comes out through the crowd. He says, "The winners are the dwarves!"
Shit. Nope.
Bullshit.
Nope.
Bar fight.
They cheated.
Bar fight.
They
You say
cheated.
that, Agatha?
Yes.
Billman, you hear from behind the bar. Oh shit.
I'm gonna back Agatha up on this one. And
Do you know who
we'll
that dwarf
get
is,
up.
Skeever?
Yeah, his name is Cecil. Cecil Hardpress.
Hard press?
Yeah. He's the local main line. If you're looking for anything exciting, you know.
And he sort of does like the cocaine sniff.
That would explain the drugs then.
Kari fought that fight fair and square, and you drugged them.
You have no proof of this.
Look at their faces.
Look at their muscles and their
Look at
Got
their
the
faces.
Schultz.
Their faces are bloodied. What do you mean from that?
Their faces are covered in that red stuff.
It's called blood.
Schultz.
When you say the word Schultz, everybody's just like,
Down twice and got back up again. How do you explain that? And plus,
Dwarf Constitution! And the crowd starts going wild.
Kari knocked them both down even with Schultz.
So the big one was on the drug.
No, even with
You
them
just
having
heard it
Schultz.
from his friends. Everybody in the crowd. This guy is very charismatic. At the
Who's
current
everybody?
moment, he's got the crowd wrapped around his finger.
And which group of these two went down first?
Both of them.
That would be the biggest one, the Goliath.
No, they were both down.
And they got back up. Your friend is not getting back up anytime soon.
Your friends cheated.
You have no proof.
Look at their faces.
Covered in blood.
Covered in Schultz.
Prove it.
Empty your pockets.
You see him empty his pockets in front of you. First, you see a large amount of gold. Second, you see look like betting slips, or the dwarven equivalent, dwarven betting tablets, maybe. What do I know? And that's all he has in his pockets. And he's got a big ass grin on his face, and he's looking at you, Billman.
Nando will walk up to one of the dwarf's bodies. Would I do like an investigation check to see if I can see any Schultz like that didn't get inhaled?
I'll let that happen, sure. But as you're doing that, he's gonna yell at you and say, "What are you doing? He's planting drugs!"
I show him my open hands. Then I'm gonna look at the dwarf's face. Like, is there any Schultz in his beard or anything that I can possibly get a hold of?
With the crowd bearing down on you, I would say you see trace amounts, but it's not gonna convince this crowd.
What would happen if I were to take said trace amounts and then inhale them? Would I get the effects that were presented in the dwarfs?
Make a medicine check.
It's not good. No.
You don't know. Your body, you as yourself, as Nanual, is erring on the side of you don't know. So it's probably not safe.
Yeah. Okay. I will shake my head and take a step back.
Do I see any Schultz on this guy?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I will go over to Kari and try to wake him up. Oh no.
He points at you, Agatha. I knew it! They're the ones that were cheating! And he's pointing at Agatha, and all the crowd all looks at you, like, as you were, like, touching this guy's face.
Did you get the impression that we were cheating? I don't see any red on Kari.
Is that so? Maybe we should check your friend's pockets. And he walks up to Kari And he begins to go through Kari's pockets.
No,
Guys,
he's
I have a
not
bad
doing that.
idea. Can I?
Alright,
What
he's
happens if
reaching
I
for
bonk
Kari's
him at the
pocket.
back of the head? I want to
Don't
just knock him out.
touch him.
And why is that? Is he hiding something?
No, I don't trust you.
You don't trust me? I don't
Because
trust
you're a
you.
cheat.
You're a cheat.
We're running the betting on
And you're
those
at an
two
impasse.
individuals. None of us place bets. Why would we cheat?
Agatha, he's like fucking completely ignoring you. He doesn't want to hear a fucking word you're saying. And the
Agatha-
crowd
Agatha-
itself also just does not want to fucking do anything with you just because you sort of fucked up here. He looks at Billman and is just like, I think we can talk here. And he sort of he quiets the crowd down. How about this? We say it was a draw. We both leave. They leave with their items. You leave with your gold. And we all walk out of here as friends.
As friends,
As friends.
Hmm.
I'm
Why the
inclined
sudden
to
change of
say
heart?
yes.
Agatha will say yes in the telepathic bond.
I want to know why he changed his mind.
Because I think that you guys might be right. They might have went down at the same time.
And you just decided this.
Yes.
Hmm.
And the crowd is now sort of slightly murmuring.
That's her. I thought I saw.
Like again, this guy has the crowd wrapped around his finger.
I'm inclined to agree as well.
Yeah.
I won't protest if it's a draw, even though Kari probably would.
I draw then.
A draw. Now let me treat you to drinks. And we can go back on to enjoying our night.
That sounds like an agreeable compromise.
All right. So he begins to, he has some of his pretty much lackeys drag off the two unconscious dwarves. What do you do with Kari?
Give him a hit point. Crying out
Agatha
loud.
will place her hand on him and cast.
I get a beer and I shove it in his mouth.
I will cast.
He's
healing-
unconscious. He'll probably drown.
That's fine. He's a big Goliath. He's fine. He's used to it.
He's a big boy, yes.
He's a big boy. He's fine.
All right, Kari, you wake.
What happened? Where'd they go?
Sorry, bud, you went down.
Oh shit, did I?
Yeah.
They were very indignant that you cheated and not them. So we
That is the word you're looking for.
oh yeah,
I
whatever.
mean, I did grab a shovel
Yeah,
You
but
got a
they also
chair
had
and a
drugs.
dwarf.
They had Schultz though,
He
so
had 2 chairs. Or 2 dwarves.
so we called it a draw. So no one lost anything.
So Skeever comes up with a big tray of booze for you guys.
Poured this tray of booze.
I did. Don't worry. He gave me the gold. I handled the alcohol. That's how it is in my tavern.
Good. I trust Skeever. I don't trust that guy.
Mr. Cecil says that he was honored to have the argument with you. And you guys pointed out some things to him that made sense. And he felt bad about calling the victor.
Doubt.
Doubt intensifies.
He
Seems
also
reasonable
says
to me.
that if you need him, he's gonna be in his camp compound. It's a little farther south.
Please extend our thanks to him. I'm sure you have ways of getting it to him.
I'm pretty sure you'll see him around town.
Can you spell his name for me? Because I have Cecil written down. I'm not sure that's correct.
You are correct. It is Cecil.
And his last name?
Hard press.
Yeah, he's sort of the, as I was saying before, the go-to guy if you need anything on the less than legal side.
He's in a tent on the edge of town.
Not on the edge per se. He's got a good grouping of people, and he's very close with the ruling family in town. He's also been known to party with the True Order folk that hang around.
Sorry, but you said it was waiting in his tent, which was where?
So,
It's at the south edge. You guys probably passed it when you came in through the gate.
what did you say about the True Order? I couldn't catch
He
that.
parties with them.
Uh,
I don't know. Do you guys think we should investigate him further and go talk to him? If he's just in it for the money, do you think we could convince him to kick out the True Order in return for he just gets more money because there's no True Order in his way?
I have a feeling he's getting money from the True Order.
Right, but he could be getting more money.
maybe. From not having a middleman? I don't know. That's how I would see it.
Do you know much about the underground economy of the town, Skeever, and the drugs?
What do you mean by the economy? Economy's booming right now. Everybody's got gold, silver, and copper to spare.
Yes, but more specifically, I'm thinking about the dust, which is generated.
What I know, and I really don't know much, is that you have your standard dwarven miners. They do all the stone, they do all the precious gold and the metals and the rocks. But then you have a specific crew who goes deeper and gets the dust. They're really not allowed outside of their special camp. What I know is that to mine the dust, you need to wear special equipment. Things that sort of look like masks on your face.
Yeah, the stone snatchers are the only ones who know how to make it, and that's how they keep control over the dust in the town.
That is true. They are the only ones who know how to make it. But I feel like some people are trying to modify it too. When it comes to selling it, it's really just through Cecil. He's the money guy.
Hmm.
He's not part of the main family, but he is an off branch.
Thinking.
Are there any other major players in town, Skeever? There's the Stone Snatchers, of course, and Bjorn. No, is it Bjorn?
Which one?
Bjorn Stone Snatcher. He is one of our neighbors at the mansion. I'm not sure if he's...
Bjorn is the head of the house.
Okay, so he's the head, yeah.
He has a son
who Doc impersonated.
who Doc
Rock art. So
yeah.
that's what I have written down. I don't know if that's the right one.
Bjorn is the head of the house. Rockard is the guy who brought you into the city on the cart. He is not a stone snatcher. You were disguised as Thornelin Stone Snatcher, who is the son.
Did Rockart have a last name?
You don't think you guys got it.
You know, he was a Stone Snatcher, or he was going to get us an audience with...
Yes, he can get you an audience with the Stone Snatchers.
Yes.
But he himself is not a Stone Snatcher.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
So I think... sorry, back to the question, Skeever. Are there any other major players in town?
Not really. We sort of had an exodus when it came to other powerful families. Once the Stone Snatchers got a hold of the dust, it was all over for the rest. You can probably find different families throughout the city, or throughout the town, but none of them are gonna even attempt to try and overthrow the Stone Snatchers without some play for power that I can't even explain.
This is just in the bond, but I'm struggling to find a plan of attack for this town, because the Stone Snatchers make the masks that mine the dust, and that allows them to keep a monopoly on the town. So they want the dust to flow. The main buyer of the dust is the True Order. And the only other major player is Cecil, who sells dust to the True Order and makes lots of money and is probably being paid by the True Order, like you said. And no one's going to go against the Stone Snatchers. So I guess our one hope would be to talk to Bjorn and see if he's actually happy with the True Order.
The other possibility is if we could prove that the True Order was going to attempt to take the production of the dust away from him.
Well, we don't know if they would, though, or if they're content with buying it. Even though I'm sure they would. Well, yeah, they would like to do it so they have money to buy other things.
They want to buy out the town.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, take
They
direct
want
control
the town.
of... Give me that.
Hey.
That thing.
Yeah. So
your dust town.
Your dark soul.
The way I've been sort of pushing it is that the True Order does want to control 100% this town.
Right. They want direct control.
Yeah,
So
they don't want any middlemen when it comes to this strength increasing fucking, dust.
Gotcha.
Now, Skeever knows things, but you feel as just experienced adventurers that he might not be the go-to guy for the questions.
Buddy left your channel.
He is more of a gossip, like face level kind of guy.
we gotta get the gossip to get started.
Yeah. But just that's as my descriptor of Skeever is he's just the
gossip.
The gossip. He's not the in-depth details.
It's the rumors.
Okay, we're getting a plan. Plan A, we talked to Bjorn, and I guess somehow convince him to see the threat that the True Order is not going to be content with just buying from him. They want to take over the town. If he wants to keep his position, he should keep them at arm's length, and that at least gets them out of the town, I guess.
Yeah.
Plan B, we investigate the dust and see if there's anything else it can be used for other than making people roid up. And if there is,
would be good at investigating that since he has he's an alchemist or whatever.
Yes, if there is, then maybe we can find other potential buyers who would buy it for more. And just circumvent the market and make that would probably make the true order force their hand, but that will come what it may.
Now, sort of as a descriptor, the True Order does not have control of this town. They really don't have a full force here, which I believe Kari did some scouting, if I remember correctly. They have a camp, but it's not like an army camp. It's definitely more of focused on what is it? Diplomacy.
Yeah, he did
So-
some scouting, but he just fucking ran here from Whitestone.
But and also sort of it's sort of the described white the True Order guys in town. They're not really wearing armor. They're more like magistrates and people that deal business. So it sort of gives you the push that the True Order is trying to handle this for some reason that you don't know, diplomatically or economically.
Okay.
So you might think that the True Order could be avoiding a fight here for some reason.
Okay.
Perhaps the Stone Snatchers have some way to sabotage the mines if the True Order attempts anything, and maybe the True Order is aware of that, and so they're going to try and deal with it diplomatically. I feel like if you had control of something like that, you would be like, "Oh, I'm going to have this ace in the hole if you try and do anything," and then nobody will get it.
Mm-hmm. I think we just need more info.
Yeah.
So, do we want to?
I think we should just talk to them.
The True Order or
the Stone Snatchers, probably.
Bjorn?
Yeah.
I have Rockguard down as Rockguard Stone Snatcher.
Yeah, that's what I had it down as too.
Do you? Okay,
Mhm.
then we'll say he is. Okay.
Okay.
He's a Stone Snatcher, but he is not.
He would be a branch family.
Yeah, he's a branch family.
I vaguely remember that. I don't know. So yes, let's go. If we want to. What time is it? It's still late going to the
Shouldn't do
tavern.
it.
Yeah, it's still
Agatha's
the
drunk.
evening.
So
Yeah.
yes.
And Kari needs to
What do you
sleep.
mean? That'll just make you more charismatic, right?
No.
So we'll put Kari to bed. I believe Rockguard is paying for our rooms.
Yes.
Yes, he's got you covered for your stay here, and that is for as long as you need it.
So Agatha can have her own room. We'll drag Athos away from his gambling game and take a long rest and go see the Stone Snatchers with Rockguard in the morning.
All right.
What's our plan for talking with Bjorn? Or what questions should we ask?
I think we should definitely not mention Whitehaven or whatever, White Castle. Like, I don't remember. It's Ironhaven and Whitestone. I just mixed the two. I'm sorry. We probably shouldn't mention that we're from there unless like it comes up like we look like a group of people from
I
there.
always forget
So-
you and Kari are from Whitestone itself. You're not from.
I'm from Whitestone. Kari is from
Kari fought in-
Random Ring.
Kari fought in the Dwarven quarry that was in Whitestone.
No.
No.
Kari's been traded around like a prostitute.
Yeah.
Ow.
Agatha is also technically from Whitestone, though she hasn't lived there for a long time.
All right. So, as you guys are sort of making your way, obviously you can keep talking, but the two dwarves that fought Kari come up to you guys.
Is this still tonight or is this the next day?
Still tonight. Let's just
Okay.
before you guys actually hit the sack here. Both of these dwarves come up to you guys and fully apologize for what happened. So when I went to go check on my friend here, he got dusted, literally, and I don't know what got over me, and I smashed into my own face. I was just mad that you knocked the shit out of my friend. I am so sorry, and they're saying this to Kari, but yeah, we really apologize it, and I'm sorry. We're sorry, and they look like absolute shit. Besides the fucking minced meat faces that they have from Kari's fists hitting them over and over, obviously them not moving when they took the punch really hurt them a lot more in the after effect. One dude's eye is like fucking, you can't even see it; it's just a bubble. They're apologizing to you, Kari. They actually feel really bad about what they did.
Do they look like they have been healed at all, or are they just kind of woke up?
No, when you look at them, they have like they're very pale. They're just sweating constantly. They just have like the sweats, and their muscles and look like it's like fucked up. They're sort of shaking a little bit, like withdrawal, and their skin is sagging.
Whoa.
I don't know if Agatha can deal with the after effects of the drug, but I can certainly give them each a healing word.
You hit them with healing word, nice. And you see color come back to them. They're not pale white. I see their faces sort of reconstruct a little bit, but they still have the sweats and they're still shaking. That shit's nasty. Don't ever take it. It's horrible. The other one's like, it was forced upon me. And you just see him shaking. So there's one other thing. I know it's called a draw, but did you guys take our items?
No.
We did not.
Did Cecil take them?
We don't know. We were out.
I would ask Cecil.
I'm not going near Cecil. No way.
Don't you work for Cecil?
No, we work for the mines. We work directly with Stone Snatcher. Cecil's just a middleman for whatever they have going on. We're not even part of the elite crew. We just do the stone.
Agatha.
Those were expensive items. He stole them from you. That would be
Heal me and I'll go talk to him.
I'm sorry, that was the last amount of healing ability I have for the day. I'm gonna need to sleep.
Look, we don't want to deal with Cecil. If he took our shit, then that's it. So we feel horrible about it, but we're not getting it back if he took it.
What I need is...
Where is he?
Could you not go to the Stone Snatchers and say that Cecil stole your stuff?
We're just lonely miners. We don't have the status that Cecil has in this town. And we don't even know if he did take it. So we're not going into his camp, and we're not going to accuse him of taking our stuff. We'll just drop it. Again, Mr. Well, we don't know your name. We apologize, but we're sorry that it came down to that. And I'm sorry I punched you in your testicles.
Apologies are for the weak. Never apologize.
Whatever you say, man.
That's his way of accepting an apology.
We don't ever want to fight you again. That's all I'm gonna say. And they sort of they turn around and limp off. They look extremely defeated, obviously.
Get some sleep.
Bye, have a great time.
Bye, have a great time.
As you guys are standing there, you hear Skeever come up behind you.
See, I always thought they were nice fellas. I wonder what happened really when it came down to those drugs.
I'm pretty sure Cecil drugged them.
Oh boy, that's not good.
And I'm pretty sure Cecil stole their valuable artifacts.
Oh, then they belong to Cecil now.
And Skeever goes away.
Side quest time.
Blast him.
All right.
Well, that sounds like time to take a morning walk tomorrow in 8 hours.
Power walk.
No, he means an enthusiastic walk.
An enthusiastic walk through a dwarven camp.
Very exciting.
Power walk through a dwarven camp that has a stash pile of Schultz. Sounds like a smart idea.
Just power walk through the Schultz easy. Just gotta contact high, no big deal.
Yeah, Mister. I wonder what would happen if I sniffed this shit.
Hey, I just wanted to prove that they were drugged up. Like, I just wanted to prove it. The animal was curious.
All right, you guys gonna go to sleep?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Kari, are you gonna go to sleep?
Sure.
Such a hard decision for you. All right, yeah, you guys hit the sack. I don't mean those dwarves' faces. And yeah, you rise the next day, early morning. It's a little bit of a shitty day. Light rain, clouds, and like heavy overcast. Not storm, just light rain. Signs of the seasons changing. What are you guys gonna do?
Should we go to the Stone Snatcher camp? Is there any thing that we probably should attend to first?
I don't think there's anything else we need to do.
Did Kari wander off in the middle of the night?
No.
Wow. You must have took a beating. Let's take 10 here, and then we'll pick it up with the
Sounds good.
meeting. I will be right back.
there's a 5th level version of Moonbeam now.
Moonbeam.
It's called Dawn. Except it has a 30-foot radius. So, 60-foot wide circle. That big.
Oh, that's pretty big. Holy shit.
Yeah, Dawn is huge.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
And you can move it up to 60 feet as a bonus action on your turn.
That's... How much damage does it do?
40-10 radiant damage.
4d10?
Yes.
Dang.
Or half as much as
What's the spell called?
Dawn. It costs money though. A sunburst pendant worth at least 100 GP. Damn, I was gonna say this spell is really OP, but it's OP, but there's a reason why, because it costs money.
It's only 100 gold pieces. Like that's like
What?
nothing.
Then again, it doesn't say it's consumed by the spell.
No, it's not consumed, so you get to
just
keep
have
it.
to obtain the sunburst pendant, and then you now have Dawn. You can just. Of course, it only really works if we're in like an area where I can put that down and nobody else is standing in the circle. Because everybody inside the circle has to make the con roll.
What all spell list is this on?
This is in Xanathar's. It's on.
Yeah, I know. What class though?
Cleric, and I believe Wizard also has it. I have to turn back to the page. Yeah, Wizard has it. Cleric has it. I think that's it. I felt it would be thematically appropriate. Danse Macabre might be useful, but I don't think Agatha would take a necromancy spell. Immolation, that might be a good one. D6 fire damage is pretty good. Plus they're on fire and take 4d6 fire damage at each failed save after that for a minute. and they can't be extinguished by non-magical means.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What would be a good spell for both Billman and Agatha to have? From the wizard
Modify
book.
memory.
Yeah. Any spells that I know now that I could teach Billman? Let me see. Billman know Identify?
No.
I could teach Billman Identify.
Sure.
And I could teach him Tasha's.
Oh god. Commando went on the spending spree.
Buying what?
Everything.
D&D books.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so he bought that at MSRP store price. So those are about $50 a piece.
Jesus.
500 bucks. Maybe.
Okay, no, I'm interested.
No. I'm gonna say 250.
Did he?
I have 6 of those.
Oh, he already
Did
owned
he-
the bottom half?
I was gonna say, yeah. Did he buy them all at the same time?
Okay, I'm gonna say 175.
I have 5 of those because I have Xanathar's Volos, Mordenkainen's Monster Manual, and Dungeon Master's Guide. I don't have the Player's Handbook because I have the PDF version.
I don't even know what that second from the right is. Tal'Dorei.
That is Matt
Never heard of that.
Mercer's
Mercer's,
Critical Role campaign setting.
The first Critical Role campaign.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the second one is.
For a top end.
Well, that would explain why I've never heard of it.
It's got an interest. It's interesting. If you really want to play
Yeah.
Critical Role stuff, it's actually sort of fun.
I know I've heard that his entire campaign and everything he's done is really good, but, well, never paid any attention to it.
It's good entertainment. He bought a lot of campaigns. Or he bought Curse of Shroud and fucking Dragon Heist. Interesting.
Well, he wants to run Dragon Heist.
Does he?
Yeah.
Billman knows sending?
I have message, but I don't have
You
sending.
don't have sending. Agatha could teach you sending.
Give me half a second.
Okay.
So in the middle of something, and then we can write these down.
That's why I don't go to game stores anymore. I just keep buying shit if I do.
Next time we have a lot of downtime.
We had like 2 weeks of downtime 2 sessions ago.
We
You
didn't. No,
people.
no, I mean like we didn't think of doing this last time we had downtime.
I mean, currently, technically, you are in no rush. You have downtime.
Well, yeah, but we can't sit around all day having Billman write down new spells in his spell book.
Sure we
I
can.
think you guys could sit around all day. Kari, not so much.
Kari's got this diplomacy game, right?
Yep. Roll deception, Kari. I'm kidding.
No, don't.
I have a modifier to that. I don't know if it's negative, though. Well, I have a +1.
Nice.
Woo!
I will not bash someone's face in the next session. Now, is that a lie or not?
Hmm.
I don't know. Roll deception.
I just did.
Oh shit.
I have a feeling it was a lie.
Fascinating. What makes you think that? Have I been deceived? I don't know.
I was gonna take Far Step. That's right. I'm gonna take Far Step, and I might take Telekinesis. Next level.
What's a spell?
Why don't you just swing a grand piano around like with telekinesis?
I totally forgot that you're actually just your fighter and you're not a paladin. I thought you were going to heal Kari during the fight.
Wait, no. to be silly.
I mean, I could have attempted to heal Kari in the middle of the fight, but then it would have been... That's pretty clear cheating.
Cheating!
I'm really surprised you guys fought that out such legit, like...
What do you mean? Are you saying that we're not honorable?
Kari would have killed us.
True.
Would have suplexed me in T-Rex form again.
Suplexy with dwarven form. We won't have like a plus 15 strength modifier.
Alright. So, you guys are ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys sort of have a plan, don't you?
Yes.
We have a
Kinda.
plan?
I'm
Yeah,
glad I got a
our
good
plan
call
is like
somebody.
we're gonna go talk to these people, and then after that we'll figure it out.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Plans are hard. So I guess in the morning we will try to find Bjorn. Was it?
Well, no, we'll find Rockguard,
Oh, Rockart, and then he. Yeah.
and Rockguard can get us an audience with Bjorn.
Right.
Alright. You guys make your way to Rockhard's location, given to you by Skeever, or at least the direct directions to him. And you come up to his tent and his cart, parked next to it. He's got a very lavish tent, high class. Looks like he's got some money going to him. Now, he is not a part of the Stone Snatcher family house, or the main branch family, obviously, because he's not in their camp. You find him still in his tent when you get to it.
Is he awake and alive?
You hear voices.
Okay. That's good.
How do you approach this?
I don't know. Can't really knock on a tent, can you?
Oh,
You're a dwarf, do dwarf things.
Hmm.
yeah, start mining.
Wow,
I will
that's racist.
investigate the rocks outside as Latrasa would.
He does have some stylized, like, landscaping rocks around his...
Very nice. Trying to think of how would I alert him of our presence without knocking on anything.
Hello there.
I don't know. I will just let out a general hello there in a slightly raised voice, but not yelling.
Southern twang, yes or no?
Would I have a southern twang in his diet?
I don't know.
Would I have a different dialect?
Hello there.
Hello there.
I don't know, you just reminded me. One of my classes is natural language processing, so Daka would enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
Can you help me with my homework, Daka?
Maybe. Depending on, like, what it is, maybe.
What the fuck is lemonization?
Lemonization? I'm not familiar with that term.
Okay.
It's when you scrape a little bit of lemon
Listen,
off into a food dish.
And is it like lemonization or like...
no, lemma. Lemma.
Oh, I know MMA.
I want to get off this ride.
Sorry, it's too easy picking shit out like that. All right, you hear some like stumbling over. You hear him like moving stuff around. Oh shit! Fuck! Yeah, wait. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Quite well, and how about yourself?
He comes out. He's only wearing a loincloth.
Wow.
Okay.
He caught me early in the morning. I was doing my stretches.
Your stretches, huh?
Yep.
Happens.
How can I help you?
We were hoping to get an audience with Bjorn.
Yeah, sure. When do you guys want to go?
Today?
Yes, sometime today, whenever your schedule permits. We're not really in a rush.
All right, how about an hour? Let's say 2 hours. As he looks down at his no pants.
Sure.
Sure.
All right, I will. I'll meet you at the Blinken Skeever.
Okay then.
I would recommend to wear.
Pants.
Yes, actually, pretty nice pants. Some decent pants.
Too bad. I'm a wizard. I wear robes.
Or nice robes too. He's a man of upper class, so he likes his people that meet him to look better than what I'm currently wearing.
Makes sense.
Perfume, maybe?
Preferably an earthy scent or a rocky scent.
Hey! None will have nice clothes. Probably not.
I have to send forward a messenger to him to let him know we're arriving. Why would you? What is the reasoning behind meeting him?
What's her reading behind me? See it real quick. Let's
We
go.
know he's our neighbor. We wanted to introduce ourselves.
Or should we? Yeah? Okay.
We can play that angle.
Sure. He is our neighbor in White Castle? I can't fucking read. I'm sorry. Whitestone. Not the burger place. And we would like to introduce ourselves because
Oh,
we have
shit,
not seen
really?
anyone there.
All right, I guess I'll send forward. I wasn't expecting that reasoning, but all right. I'll send forward.
No, go from bodyguards and then. Oh yeah, we also are neighbors in this really wealthy part of
We happen
that
to
town.
He's definitely surprised that you guys are neighbors. You can easily read that off of his face.
Yeah, he doesn't need the ton of details, and he doesn't seem to care, so it's fine.
What, you don't think we live in that neighborhood?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just really surprised that you can afford it. It's from what I've been told, it's very pricey.
Well, you do enough gigs here and there. You do a bit of everything.
Bodyguarding
get some
is
money.
not our primary occupation.
Yeah.
Well, what is? If you're a trader, we can definitely deal some business.
Killing.
No, don't listen to him. He's a
It's
joker.
his job.
Yeah, that's-
I don't think he's joking.
No, it's why I said that's his job.
yeah.
Oh, I get it. He's the bodyguard to all of you.
Yeah, you could say that.
If you ever need a job, I could definitely get you a better job than these folks. And then he laughs.
In one way, you could say we're investors.
Yeah.
Well, you have a lot of money then if you must be investors. Would you like to invest in my business?
I don't find investing in the morally gray area very ethical.
I'm not saying this out loud, but considering like his only business appears to be him on a cart getting attacked by berserker dusties, no.
No.
I think we're fully committed at the moment.
All right. Well, if you need a runner, let me know. I am. If you can't tell, I'm one of the Stone Snatcher smugglers. I'm very good at my job. I can get things in and out of cities very good, very well. All right. I'll send the message ahead in 2 hours. Meet you in front of the skeever. He does a big stretch in front of you guys.
I
Turn around.
throw him back in his tent if he does that. I'm not actually gonna do that.
He whips open his tent and he goes in. Those of you on the more perceptive side see a very ugly looking dwarfette in there.
dwarfette.
Wow, racist.
Wow. A female dwarf, a dwarfette.
Is she attractive to Daka?
Maybe that's what they call prostitutes in this town. You don't know!
I mean, I don't know. You're right. We can't know. I'm not gonna know.
Maybe he just pays her for her company and not in that way. Dirty mind.
What are they, Japanese dwarfs?
You never know.
God.
Alright,
Sorry, that was culturally insensitive.
you know what? I didn't even find it that bad. Alright, so you guys got 2 hours to blow, or to do.
Does Noninal have
town
nice
is your
clothes?
oyster.
Probably not. Noninal wants to find nice clothes to appear better than his current state, so I'm gonna find like a seamstress, whoever
Agatha
maybe.
has a set of fine clothes, so
Bellotti frickin' da.
Right?
This fucking guy over here. I have nice clothes. Alright.
since it's 2 hours, Agatha is a woman. She's gonna go spend 2 hours getting herself ready because, you know.
I have my inventory up here, and underneath my nice clothes, I just have weak to flesh
What?
in my inventory, and I don't know where that's from.
This is weak to flesh.
Underneath that, I think I was writing about someone else because then underneath that says weak to coin, do not trust.
I'm.
Oh,
And
were you
I don't-
talking about the
Probably
fucking the last guy?
Redco,
Yeah.
maybe. Why
It
is
would-
that
it would
should
make-
be in
Fine
my
clothes,
inventory?
weak to flesh.
Weak to flesh.
I took very notes, thank you. I'm not allowed to read them out loud.
All right.
Yeah, Noninal wants to find a tailor, whatever.
All
That's what
right.
they're called.
All right, Nanual, you head into the center of the town where all the merchants are out. Anybody else looking for some fine clothes or some weak to flesh?
My favorite item. Weak to
Earl
flesh.
cannot get away from Resident Evil right now. Kari, I'm gonna assume you're just gonna go with what you're wearing.
Yes.
Is Kari wearing anything?
Yes.
More than a loincloth, I guarantee that. Or maybe he is just wearing a loincloth. What you didn't know is Goliaths are just born with a natural codpiece.
Hmm.
I'm gonna think double hard on that.
Careful. Alright, alright, so Nanual, you find clothing for a dwarf very easily in this town.
I figured.
So, whatever you're looking for in fancy clothing, just describe it and you got it.
So let me think about this.
Billman, you got fine clothes. Agatha's got fine clothes. Athos is fucking out smoking hookah.
I have a question.
Puka.
I
Are
might
there
have an
any
answer.
like merchants who look like they're selling like artifacts or like just that kind of stuff?
What do you mean by artifacts? Are you looking like magical artifacts, or are you
Yes,
just looking for like
Like
trinkets
magical
and stuff?
artifacts, like trinkets and things like that.
You really don't see anything like that.
Hmm.
What you think is that if there was anything like that, it probably would be bought up very quickly.
Okay.
I don't even know how to describe like the clothing. I don't know where to begin. Something green.
You can't ask for a black band T-shirt and black jeans.
No, I
It's
was
not
gonna
allowed.
get a nice green cloak, and I don't know what complements green. It's like, I mean, black is always good. No, red
makes it pop.
is the that's like garish. That's like Christmas colors. Let's go with a dark green and a like a dark blue undergarment, or like undershirt.
Okay.
It looks nice.
It does look good. Would you like a hat, sir, or possibly some nice fancy shoes?
No. I believe in hats.
You don't believe in hats? Like
Nope, they don't exist.
Don't
Currently,
you wear a helmet?
the
Yeah.
running style currently is wrapped snakes on your head.
I'll just wear my helmet.
That is good, sir.
Very traditional dwarven.
Exactly.
Will you still be wearing combat boots?
Of course.
All right. And he rings you up for the clothing. Sadly, there is no deals if you do not go for the full package.
It's fine.
15 gold pieces.
Perfect, that's exactly what I have on me right now. That's exactly what I have in my inventory. Alright, I don't have any gold on me now, boys. I have fine clothes now. Can I trust Rockhart to leave my chainmail with?
You have 2 hours. You could go back to Skeever and put it in your own tent.
Or
Oh,
we
yeah,
could
I'll
stick
do
it
that.
in the bag of holding.
Or that works. Just put the chainmail in the back of the then. I will keep my weapons on me, or at least my great axe.
Okay.
Or just the axe. Wait, hold on. I realized why I was reading. I accidentally opened the Brimjar character sheet. God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I only had 15 gold. I have a lot more than that. There we go. I still have like 3,000 gold. Fixed. Okay.
All right.
Because I don't remember having chainmail. I had played, so that's all.
Definitely bought plate.
I was just reading the wrong character sheet.
Any other merchants in the area that might sell interesting things?
It's a trade centralized town, so if you're whatever you're looking for, you can probably find.
Hmm. Not really much else I want to buy.
If there's nothing else you're gonna buy, then I think that's it. Anything else within the 2 hours of downtime?
How long does it take to copy down a spell?
An hour per level?
Oh, so we probably don't have time to do any
Or is
spells.
it a half hour per level?
Let me find the wizard.
Probably an hour.
Oh, it's that weird level 2 thing that all wizards get. Like, copying down a spell takes half the amount of time for the class that you are.
It's only if it's in their thing. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces.
Yes.
So level 2 would be 4 and 100.
So I can. All you need to do is, How would we go about doing that? Because I have to copy the spells down into my spell book.
Yeah, and I don't know if the
I don't think you can orally tradition them to me.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got to copy them from a source.
Yeah, and if I don't have the source, then I don't know.
You can write down spells though, if I remember correctly. I think that's in.
You can create spell scrolls, which is in Xanathar's.
Correct.
Describing a spell scroll. What level of the spell are you looking at? Second?
No, we were just looking through all the spells that I know that.
It's on page 134 of Xanathar's, and the time and the cost goes up very much.
Correct.
The second level is 3 days and 250 gold pieces. But like a 5th level spell is 4 weeks and 5,000 gold pieces.
All right. Anything?
I don't think so.
I guess I would just ask around about some of the stuff that Skeever told us and try to get more accurate rumors rather than just the gossip.
Okay. What do you ask about specifically? And to whom are you trying to look for?
Who am I trying to what?
Whom are you asking for information from? Are you just asking random passerbys? Are you hitting up store owners? Like what are the kind of people you're questioning?
Store owners.
Okay.
As we're shopping around, talk to the tailor, talk to other people. I guess try to strike up some conversations with other patrons and ask about like the goings on in town, like the dust, how does the true order pay for it? Like, and how much do they pay for it? Like, is it just I guess like a flat rate, or do they fix the price?
Okay. You find that a lot of the shopkeepers sort of stay out of the inner workings of the dust if they're not dealing dust themselves. You do find a little chatty Kathy who is the tailor. The tailor likes to talk about things. He says that he's done some robes for the True Order, and they love to fucking talk in front of him. And he says that the money inflow is not coming in from here. He says it's coming from like other sources within the True Order, and he says that they're attempting to try and buy out Bjorn and his family by pretty much overloading them with money, like enough money to fucking buy a kingdom itself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's and the tailor's just like, Bjorn will never go for it. He knows what he has here. This is where his family's been from He's stubborn, but he also knows that business is business and business is booming. He doesn't want to lose the business from the dust. You also find that the True Order it confirms that they aren't soldiers. They are diplomats. They are economists. They are money fucking people. The guards are pretty much the only soldiers, and even that they're sort of like low on the totem pole of power. You also learn that the True Order does have a mage in town.
Oh. What can you tell me more about this mage?
He says he doesn't know the mage's name, or he never caught the name. Just that the True Order people talk about him in fear. He says that it is an elf, and that his focus is like transmutations and modifying substances, transmutations, pretty much anything that has to do with changing a substance to do something else.
Okay.
They sort of describe him as he sort of goes along. They call him the mad scientist.
He's here in town.
Yes, he stays in town. Nobody really knows what he looks like because he wears a mask similar to the elite people that are mining. He is one of the few people who's been down to see the actual mines of the dust, and that it seemed that the True Order said that his main focus is to do something with the dust, but he didn't catch what.
Okay.
Are there any, like, I know there's not like temples here, but is there like little shrines to any of the gods or anything like that?
You'll find the tailor's just like you'll find mostly dwarven deities here.
Hmm.
The popularity and the sort of the economic boom, nothing's really going to penetrate the dwarven mindset right now. No matter how much gold you're slinging.
I was just looking to see if there was a shrine to Lithander around, but if there's not, then there's not.
I'm unsure. I'm not into the gods myself. Not after the events.
Not after the incident.
Not after the incidents. I do know that there's a new church or a new group of people that are trying to start a church. I think it's a Church of the Sun, some shit. Just a bunch of bums.
God damn it.
Praise the sun.
That's exactly what they say.
God.
Manuel, is it you?
No, it's probably Brojar.
Who?
Then that was out of character.
Who?
Yes, his name is out of character.
That's a shitty name.
Probably an elf.
You're probably right.
The tailor eyes you up and down, Kari. I could make you some fancy clothing.
What would I want with fancy clothes to just get ripped and torn and destroyed?
See, but I'm a dwarf. I understand that fancy clothes also needs to be efficient and effective. I could make you fine clothing that would move and breathe and would weigh less than all other fancy clothing.
You make him a tracksuit?
My God, is this man the founder of Adidas?
I don't know what this Adidas you are talking about, but my company's name is Adidas.
God damn.
The dwarvish Adidas.
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Think, Kari, you could start Adidas in Azal. You have the power.
Come on, Manuel. He just said Adidas. Were you not paying attention?
No, it's a different dialect. We pronounce our vowels differently. It's fine.
I think you just don't know how to talk properly.
You're right, I don't.
You have a different dialect. Stone.
Aren't you from this?
Whitestone is not very far
No.
away.
Oh, don't blame him. I'm the one who's not from around here. I came down here to bring my wares into a large trading town.
None and all has become a linguistics major. It's just how it is.
Just natural progression.
It's just how it's gonna. It's just gonna how it's how.
You're
everything's-
blending-
Fuck! I can't talk.
You're blending yourself and your D&D character into
I
one.
can't help it. It's just too.
Like, I hope I don't
There's a
turn
feat
into
for
my
that.
D&D characters. Except
Your
for
legs
Cyrus,
are-
That'd be pretty great.
Your legs are getting shorter, your arms are getting longer, and your beard is built in a day.
Oh God.
You're gaining weight, finally.
Isn't like that belt of dwarven strength or whatever? Doesn't that give you a beard?
It does give you an
Yes.
instant beard.
I feel like I kind of want to attempt to steal that from that Cecil guy. But we
Okay.
need Athos to steal.
Side. No, we gotta do the side quest. We gotta get their stuff. The
Yeah,
dudes
we
their
have to get
stuff
those
back.
things.
Gotta get them back.
No, we're not getting those dudes their stuff back. We're getting,
Getting
them
those dudes their stuff back.
And then
This
because
is-
Kari rightly won that fight, he gets to keep it.
Is this the power of neutral?
Yes.
Wow.
Agatha's not technically neutral, but
Okay.
The truth
Alignments
comes
are a
out.
fuck.
Agatha is good. But Kari won that fight.
She technically did. Anyways, we probably should meet outside the Blinking Skeever.
All right. You make your way to the Blinking Skeever, and out front, you see that Rockard's coach or his fucking cart is covered all fancy. It's got like fucking dangling shit off. Looks very like stone cut. Looks very fancy for a dwarf. He's got like a gold inlaid tarp over it and everything.
Wow.
Look, if you're gonna go to the main family, you gotta be fancy.
What a fucking show off.
Nano suppresses a giggle.
Well, let's get going. So he
Yes.
leads you. He leads you to Bjorn's main camp. You find that it is not in town; it is at the mines. So as you are riding down the road, which is actually heavily guarded at this point, this road, you see on the sides of you see dwarven guards posted. Every 20 yards on this road. Miners, get out of your way as they're sort of coming and going. The ones leaving or going the opposite direction, you are covered in sweat, grime, dirt, all that shit. And the ones heading in look fresh and well awake. And you make your way down the road. It's about an hour's like walking pace for you guys.
It's a big camp.
And it comes to a hard bend, and you turn, and it just sort of drops almost cliffside, but it's not 90 degrees, but it's a walking path downward, just a little bit, and you see that you are now walking on the outside edge of a quarry. A quarry. Okay. It's hard. A quarry. I'm running queries. And so on your left hand side as you're walking down, there's nothing. There's nothing to stop you from falling and tumbling extremely far down. While the right hand side is a stone faced wall, or a stone cliff side. And as you get down a little bit farther, there's a large entryway that's been cut out of the stone cliffside, and you go. He leads you into the cutout pathway, and you find that it opens up into this large cavern where you see like precious stones are all laid out. You see people sorting through them. This seems to be the sort of like the gathering area for all the important stuff. And then beyond that is another giant fucking double door with guards just placed all throughout this room, and multiple guards posted at this door. All of which look fucking heavily built dwarves wearing plate armor. These guys are rich. These guys are loaded.
Got fancy plate armor.
Yeah, it is fancy plate armor. You see the Stone Snatcher emblem etched into every piece of armor that these guys are wearing, which is actually what appears to be a hand wrapped around a large chunk of gold.
Seems about right.
I would have thought it would have been a large chunk of stone, but maybe that's a bit too much on the nose.
Maybe it is a stone that just has a lot of gold in it.
And gold is a precious stone, isn't it?
It's precious metal.
Which is a stone. No. So yeah.
Manuel, some days you make me want to punch you in the face.
I thought that was every day.
Rockhard chimes up to that banter and is like, sometimes I want to just punch my brothers in the face.
Oh, how many brothers do you have?
You see him start counting on his hands.
How many hands does he need?
You see
You can provide him
take
with 2 extra ones.
Oh, you offer your hands? He
Yeah,
counts on your hands too. He gets to 18.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Most are half. Most are half.
How closely related are you to Bjorn? I'm sure the same last name, but
I am his father's brother's son's child.
sounds like a
So
third
he's like your uncle?
uncle.
What's the point of that
uncle
distinction?
removed?
Well, there really is no importance to me, but to them it means everything.
Sounds idiotic.
I agree with you. And then he parks in front of the guards and he's just like quiet. Is Rockhard Stone Snatcher here to present friends of the family to Bjorn? We have a meeting arranged for this afternoon. The guards overlook him. They look at you guys, and they wave you in. They don't even check you. To them, you look like nothing. Kari, you get a couple extra looks, but even they're not afraid of you. You make your way into a tunnel. He's still on his cart, and this tunnel is huge. As the doors open, it's a tunnel. He brings it in probably around 30 or 40 yards. And then he takes a right into an in-cave stable with there's a bunch of carts in here. There's a bunch of horses eating.
They got grass?
It is hay, so it's imported in.
Oh, they're gonna have cool grass underground.
They opened up a tunnel.
What, were you gonna eat it?
No, I was
Opened up a
just
tunnel to the
I was-
surface and had it come
Exactly.
down.
Exactly. You know what's up. You know how it
that.
is.
That's creative. I like that. I might use that for something else. But yeah, so he hops out his cart. He goes to the round of the back of his cart. He opens it up and pulls out like a heavy chest that he's carrying himself. You can see him. He's sort of like lugging it. Ugh. All right.
I offer help.
No. So they cannot touch your hands.
Okay.
This is an
You won't
offering
question
to Bjorn. Well, more of his cut of what I've made over the past couple weeks. Hey, you see him just like struggling to huff it through. So you guys.
Is it
go
the
in-
sound of gold like tinkling around?
Yes, it is the sound of gold tinkling around, or different coinage.
Yeah.
So you're led down. You meet a very beautiful dwarfette, or female dwarf, whatever you guys want to
Yeah,
call it.
because dwarfettes are the prostitutes.
Hey,
Come on now.
it makes money and can provide a living. No, it is a female dwarf. She's very beautiful. She has blonde hair wrapped around, no beard. But she's dressed very fancy. I think the only one that can even rival her in fanciness right now is Nanual and Agatha. Kari, you look out of place. Billman, they just don't like your style.
Fucking rude.
Athos is probably just on the roof or something invisible.
Yeah. Athos is still gambling at the Purple Schemer.
Visible assholes.
All right. So she seems to be your liaison at the moment, and she guides you guys down like a circling spiral of stairs, and you come out into a small, what appears to be waiting room. On your right, you have a double-decker door, not as large as the entryway doors, but big enough to where Kari can fit through without ducking. And then on the other side of the room, you have food laid out for you guys as refreshments, and then there are chairs, stone chairs placed throughout this room. Your liaison turns to you and says, we are preparing the meeting room currently. It will be ready in 10 minutes. Please just stand by, and Bjorn will meet with you soon.
Thanks.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. She sort of just waits
Buddy
there
in
for a
your channel
response.
timed out.
Who'd we lose?
I imagine there's already like wine and stuff on the table.
Yes, there's wine. There's alcohol. A lot of dwarven delicacies. So it's mostly dwarven meats. Some boar. A lot of pork.
Imagine doors like
Buddy
mushrooms.
entered your channel.
Some mushrooms, yeah. Some helmet caps.
Plump helmets.
Plump helmets, yep. I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah. So she waits. She's looking around, seeing if anybody needs anything. Anybody need anything?
No.
No questions or anything?
No.
She turns to Rockhard and she puts out her hands. Please let me have the chest. I will deliver it to Bjorn. And he heaves it into her hands where she doesn't even seem like she's struggling with it. And she walks away with the chest. My God. See how she handled that chest?
She's pretty strong.
That's insane. What are they feeding him nowadays?
That's what I was thinking. Every time.
Sorry, Doc. I told you our minds are sort of set in the same place. So you guys have some food, some drinks. Rockhard looks a little nervous, but he just says he's always afraid of meeting up with his family.
Is Bjorn intimidating? Nanimal will ask Rockhard.
Physically, not so much. He's an older dwarf, but his position of power is really what's intimidating.
Billman has met Bjorn before. Wait, Bjorn was the one who came to the party, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
So Billman's met Bjorn, and Agatha is not going to mention that both Nanunal and Harry.
No, we were not. Never there.
Kari's
Didn't
met
happen.
Bjorn.
Kari didn't karate chop the table. It didn't happen.
Oh, Kari definitely did.
I mean, do you want me to modify his memory so he forgets?
No.
Wait, you've met Bjorn?
Yeah, he was at a party we were at. Oh, he was at a party that Billman was at a while back.
Wait. He was at a party that you were all at?
I
Billman.
was
Billman.
not at this party.
I was at his party.
Why? What party were you guys at together?
It was just a fancy party nearby.
I didn't know you actually knew my uncle.
I've never met him.
Uncle in quotation marks, probably.
Yeah. My wise uncle. He's just astounded by you just knowing him. All right, well, I guess that's.
Billman used to work for the, well, I guess he kind of still does work for the King of Whitestone, so.
You work for the King of Whitestone.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't need my services? He sees a business opportunity, and you can tell, you can see fucking money, some like fucking gold in his eyes. I'm very good at my job. If you ever need anything, let me know.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
All right, the doors open. Inside, you see Bjorn sitting on a very fancy stone chair, and you enter
Stone
in.
throne?
And what? Say that again.
Stone throne?
A stone throne. Yep.
Nice.
Fucking, I'm copywriting that as a fucking metal band name. And it's a large rectangle table, and around it are stone chairs. Not as fancy as his, but he waves you in, and he says, "Hello. Please sit down. Please sit down. My relative here has graciously let me know that you would like to meet."
Yes, hello.
Yes.
He looks at Billman. Do I know you?
We have crossed paths before in the King of Whitestone's court.
Oh, I know you. You are the mushroom guy, right?
No?
Local plant life guy?
No, I was a magical advisor.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. You were at that party, weren't you? The one that got all crazy?
Gredco's, yes.
Yeah, what happened to Gredco?
He is no longer working for the king.
He died.
What? Really?
No, I have no idea. But I just like saying that.
Wait, I'm pretty sure King of
We
Whitestone
should probably get
executed
this
him,
out of the way.
didn't he?
This is Kari. And please forgive his lack of formal manners.
Oh, I understand. I remember seeing him at the party. He karate chopped a table?
Did I?
Was it with your axe or was it with your hands? I thought it was with your axe.
You know, I really
Non-noble
don't remember that
acts
party. I had a
surprised
lot
at
to
this.
drink by the end of the day. But I remember a very tall person messing up a table.
Yes, he did.
Interesting. So you work for him. So he points at Kari and then points at Billman.
Not quite. We are business associates. Is a better term.
Yes. Now I believe you were sent ahead a message that you are my new neighbors.
Correct.
So that
Your
means-
estate borders Gredco's mansion. On the for your building, it would be the south.
Did you take over Gredco's mansion?
We did.
Yes.
Interesting. Are you sure what your large friend said isn't true? Gredco is dead?
We have not heard from
I'm
him
pretty
or
sure-
about him in a very
Didn't-
long time.
Didn't the king execute Greco?
I don't think so. I think he ran away through like the some passageway in the castle
I
was
could've
what
swore
happened.
he was executed.
I don't remember.
Was Greco executed? I don't remember.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Oh, okay. Oh.
He was a traitor to the court. That's execution.
Agatha pipes up. Oh, Gredco was executed.
He looks a little surprised.
It was a big scandal in Whitestone. He evidently was embezzling funds from the king's treasury.
Really? I thought it would have been him diddling the king's wife.
None of them will remember
That's a good
this.
save there.
If that was something he was doing, then I
Well,
don't
he
think the
always had
king's
a
aware.
hand for the ladies.
You mean a hand on the ladies?
Agatha
I
shifts
like what you did
uncomfortably.
there. I mean, you, as he points at Agatha, were probably his type. Not to, I'm sorry, that is probably a little weird. I apologize for saying that, but I'm not wrong. He was a little weird when it came to women.
So I've heard.
Well, I'm glad he's gone. I never liked him. I thought he was in the pocket of the True Order. Just not my kind of guy.
The True Order are not your kind of people.
Well, as of recently, no.
I got it.
You have my condolences.
What, they done something to anger you?
Have they done something to anger? They've done something to anger everybody.
Well,
Their
I mean,
influence, though, has just been
that's
insane.
reasonable. That's reasonable to say.
Do you know that from here north, they are taking control of towns? Left and right, towns, castles, everything.
We are aware.
What do you think they're doing?
Amassing power.
For what?
To take
If
over.
we knew that, then we would probably be doing something else.
They want control. It's simple as that.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But sadly, their money is as good as anybody else's. I gotta pay for my vacation home in Whitestone anyways, right?
Of course.
So is this all you came here for? Is this a friendly greeting?
Not precisely.
As I thought. He looks at Stone Snatcher. He's like, go away.
No, he's Stone Snatcher.
They're both Stone Snatcher.
Yeah, well, he looks at the unimportant Stone Snatcher. The Branch family Stone
He looks
Snatcher.
at himself? Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
He looks at Rockhard and says, go away. And Rockhard obeys without even saying a word. And he closes the door. Alright, what's the real reason you wanted to meet?
The True Order.
As I thought. When you say the
I-
True Order, the guards in the room put their hands on their weapons. He sort of waves his hand down. No, they're not True Order. The True Order aren't that. Or one wouldn't ever come in here. Nor would I allow them. So speak. What is it that you require?
We presume you have heard at least of some of the dealings that went on in Whitestone. Yes?
I know enough.
You know the
We are interested in seeing the True Order removed from Ironhaven as well.
Oh, and how would you do that?
We are devising a plan.
We're not exactly sure, and that's why we came to you for not, I guess, advice in a way, and
But-
also,
It would probably be, you would agree that it is in your best interest to scout out the situation before making any moves, correct?
right.
I agree.
it's fair to say that the True Order at some point is going to come to you with an offer to buy out your business.
They already
And-
have multiple times.
And if you continue to refuse, they'll probably try and kill you or something.
I highly doubt that.
That's what they did to Whitestone.
They were planning on assassinating the king, so it could happen.
Anyone, they attempted to.
There's no way that they would even attempt that here. I have too much control over the mines. At least that's what I think they want.
For how long?
For eternity.
Hmm.
For when I die, I will pass it on to my son, and my son will pass it on to his son.
If a bartender tells me that others are trying to replicate your mask technology, how long do you think that will last?
Replicate dwarven technology. He like spits off to the side. It's impossible.
Improbable, not impossible.
I say impossible. But let's say it is improbable. What then?
But
Either they could. Is there another source of this stuff?
No, there is only one source. I know because I was the one who found it.
The alternative is they simply bring their forces here, overpower you.
I will destroy it. I will not let them get their greedy hands on it.
Just
Thinking.
think it's fair to be. You should be warned that they're the kind who will stop at nothing.
As am I.
I'm not sure how we win him over to our side to help. I'm lost.
So he's definitely steadfast with when it comes to the mine. And he's got that dwarven attitude of you can't fuck with dwarves. Anybody want to try and any other questions that you want to poke him? He seems to be pretty willing and cocky, so you guys feel that you could probably draw out some info if you need it.
Have you met this mage they supposedly have?
Oh, you mean the mad scientist?
Yes.
Yeah. One of my stupid nephews, not Rockhard. He's a smart child. Fucking gave him a tour of the deep mines.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, he was punished severely.
Did you kill him?
What if I did?
Well, then you did the right thing.
I like you. But no, it's against my dwarven law to kill family for such pitiful matters.
Do you think he has the expertise necessary to replicate your technology?
He looks mad at the he puts on a more of a mad face when you ask that. Yes.
Do you want us to kill him?
What's in it for you?
The
A
true
good
order,
time,
Plus true
obviously.
order.
the true order loses control of this area, or loses the method they might have to take control of this area.
We are personally committed to making sure the True Order doesn't seize power as they plan to.
And you're not here for the mines?
Nope.
Do not wish to control your minds, take profits from your minds. We just do not want them to be held by the True Order.
We're merely on crusade against the True Order, for lack of a better term.
He stands up.
However, while we're here, if you don't bless it, we won't openly attack them.
I say do what you want. I will have the town guard look the other way.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
He's going to have the town guard look the other way if we do anything openly to attack the True Order. Oh wow, they must have really angered you.
They have. You bring me the head of the mad scientist. I will provide you with something from my personal vault.
I suppose you.
A circlet of dwarven blasting.
Blast him.
Blast them.
So I don't know if it's really right for me to intervene in this particular affair, but, well, our friend here, he kind of had a fight in the Winking Skeever last night. It was kind of like a duel kind of deal. And, one of your relatives, I think one of your relatives, or at least somebody who you work with, Cecil, seems to have, he drugged the
Absconded with part of the winnings.
and he absconded with the things that the other competitors were betting with.
Roll insight. Anybody who's actually paying attention to the king, or not the king, but Bjorn.
Oh, god damn it.
Agatha, you were just infatuated with his beard. And there's Billman with the save.
Done it.
I already know what he's going to say.
What is he gonna say?
No, I don't actually know, but I'm a divination wizard, so I assumed.
All right, yeah, you know what? That's good. Billman, you know that he's gonna say. You know that his reaction to Cecil is not gonna be good. You see in your mind that he goes pale, and he looks afraid.
Of Cecil or of the...
Of Cecil.
Oh.
Oh.
Cecil. Thorn in my side. I cannot do anything when it comes to Cecil.
He is not working for you?
He works for himself.
Mm.
I mean, I could kill him. It's a pretty easy solution.
Cecil's ability to handle the financial handlings of the Berserker dust is uncanny. He has a mind that is only seen in dwarves once every millennia.
We need to get this guy to be our steward.
What, is knock not good enough for you?
While the True Order is an external enemy, Cecil is an internal enemy.
I see.
He will also be a lot harder to deal with when it comes down to it.
Wouldn't be surprised if the two of them were working together.
Cecil. What?
I wouldn't be surprised if the two of them were working together.
No, that is not good.
I mean, I don't have any evidence of that. I'm just saying, we have heard rumors that they like to party together.
I've heard those rumors myself, but I didn't believe them. Cecil stooping low enough to sell out his own kind.
He seemed like the type.
If you take out Cecil, I'll give you a cut of his profits that he makes off the trade.
And if he were to simply stop working for you and leave, did I disconnect?
No, you.
I didn't hear the
stopped.
part of the conversation.
Yeah.
I thought you were thinking. I apologize. You said,
Oh.
and if he were to leave, that was the last thing I heard.
Yes. Would that be acceptable? Is the gist of it.
We should have gone in here with Rory with the telepathic bond.
With your insight, Billman, he really wants him dead.
Great. So we just have to fake his death and then modify his memory so he comes and works for us.
I would rather he leave his body without his head.
I did not say that out loud.
I can do that for you.
Yeah, that's his response. Is that he'd rather see the body without his head.
Seems like you have a lot of enemies in town.
I have few enemies. I have no enemies. I have problems that require solutions. And I'm looking at my solutions right now.
Kari turns around to try and look at what he's looking at. What? Where is it? Where?
Where is he?
Where is she?
Where's Rachel?
Okay.
Is that your solution, Rachel?
You four, since Athos isn't there, are my final solutions.
Maybe not the final solution.
Yeah, maybe use a different one there.
You are the solution to my problems.
The solution to the dwarvish question.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh no.
Technically, there's 5 of us, but we have another friend who couldn't come.
Right.
He's
All right,
Long
any
ears.
shy.
Any
Long
other
ears who
questions?
thinks he's good at gambling, but he's shit at it.
Any questions? Anything you want to say to him that isn't a question?
Got
You got
nothing.
up here.
Good to be our neighbor.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you as neighbors. Hopefully, you'll have me over.
Yeah, when if we're ever both in town, you can come over and visit. We got rid of
Question.
some of,
I have
Answer.
a question for you. Is it true that Gredko had a hidden room in his basement?
yes.
No.
He looks at both of you.
Wasn't there all sorts of fucked up shit in there?
No.
Yeah, there was some kinky shit in there.
I changed your memory. You don't remember that.
I will kill you, I swear to God.
It was,
That
it was
room
a s-
never existed. We never speak of it again.
Bjorn is just laughing. I thought so. Weird smells came out of that place. Can never figure out where it was, though.
it was a small room. Nothing else interesting in there.
What was in it?
Just some weird
Toys.
leather things.
It has since been disposed of, thankfully.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
And you
good
will
luck.
send it to his old place.
My old place doesn't exist anymore.
The walls exist.
Oh yeah, the roof sure as hell doesn't.
Giant dinosaur steps. Huh. All right. Anything else? Because I gotta wrap up here.
No.
I have a question. That's
All right,
for
what is your
you.
question? For
Um,
me or for Bjorn?
For DM.
Okay.
I stole the staff from that sorcerer in Whitestone, and I did not
Yes.
write down what the staff was.
Damn it.
Rocky, come on!
Come on, Rocky. Step it up.
Because at first I thought it was that. I don't think it's the rod of security, because I got that somewhere else. I thought it was like a staff of cure wounds or something, or a staff of healing.
Let me check the chat logs.
The Wayback Machine.
Yeah. I had it written down, but I think Control Fing would probably be faster. Alright, I'll give you that. XP gain. What the fuck? Chat log, what are you doing? Stop it. It is obliterating roll 20 right now. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
F.
Yeah, alright.
Not good.
You guys gain 1850 XP.
84,136.
Oh god, we're so close.
How much do we need? How many
Like
XP?
600.
Whoa. Very cool.
Let me look at it. Yes, 85,000 experience is needed for level 11.
Can we go farm some wild boar outside the city?
We kill wild boars and get 5 XP. I do.
Quick, let me start some shit with the toughest looking guy here and I'll level up.
Just fucking
Let's kill Bjorn.
arm wrestle the king.
So it was the Staff of Healing?
I think it was a staff of healing, but I'm not certain.
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah, it is. It is,
Okay.
yeah.
Ooh, I have a leveling cleric.
You do?
I do. I'm a war cleric.
Nice. Alright, I'm moving you guys up, because I gotta get going.
Buddy left your channel. Was moved out of your channel.
Hope you guys have fun. I think your objectives for next time are easily laid out for you.
Buddy
Kill
joined
people.
Your channel.
Burnt?
Hey!
He's
back!
User joined your channel.
Hey!
It sucks to suck. We
How
just
was the
finished.
session? Am I dead?
No, you're gambling your life away.
You are gambling your last few coppers that you still have at the...
what did
Quick,
Zerko,
get like 60 20s.
what did Zerko do to me?
Nothing,
No, he
because
didn't
Zerko
do anything.
wasn't here.
Why did all my money go away?
Because you were a terrible gambler.
Well, I didn't gamble.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you've gambled several times and lost all of them.
I wasn't there for this.
You lost all your money to copious amounts of schweet.
Was I just
Yep,
so
too much
drunk that I
weed.
don't remember doing it?
Sure.
How was
I think
the
we
session?
just had it. We just had it as your gambling. And you're not gonna lose anything, probably, unless someone wants to make you.
What?
Unless I don't
Make
think
him
Whisper's gonna lose it
poor!
unless someone wants to make Whisper poor.
No, you still have all your cash.
What, the
I will
2
get
gold
you-
pieces?
I'm assuming people here will get you caught up, but I do have to
Yeah.
go. So, any questions, comments, or concerns?
Did we level up yet?
No,
Nope.
you're
Next
right there.
session!
Next meeting will be the 21st.
Sounds good.
I am going to be in Louisiana from the 14th through the 19th, so that'll be fun for me.
Have fun.
Are you going to New Orleans?
I am going to New
In
Orleans.
Islands.
I
Reddit was just in New Orleans.
Louisiana. It was worth going to.
I have not been
Oh,
there
that's probably
before, but my fiance's sister lives there. She lives really close to it, so
Bourbon Street's fun.
I am excited and not excited. The first day of Mardi Gras is the 15th.
Oh,
Oh, no, I'm
Oh,
sorry, 16th.
Ooh.
very exciting.
oh.
I don't drink, but I'm gonna be afraid to walk the strip.